Om 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 Sahana Vavadu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तो पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां कृपानुग्रहेण वेदान्त योगदर्शन अध्ययन साधन द्वारा अस्मिन् क्षणे एव आत्मानुभूति द्वारा कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनं स वैदिक हिन्दव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागृष्य व्याप्त्यर्थं तत्कृत कंकणबद्ध भक्त साधकानां दिग्विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यासभाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणम्। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमो हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमो हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमो हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमो हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमो 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 व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। ओम तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनूकरणार्थश्च समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनूकरणार्थश्च समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनूकरणार्थश्च. So the purpose is kaivalyam. Kaivalyam anubhuti comes through swarupa pratishtha. Swarupa pratishtha happens when the vritti nirodha happens. Vritti nirodha happens when we do the samadhi sadhana perfectly. The samadhi sadhana can be done when we have the shuddha ekagra chitta. With that ekagra chitta, through the abhyasa vairagya and samadhi abhyasa, samadhi anubhuti, in which vritti nirodha, atma anubhuti, kaivalya prapti comes. This is a straight path for a uttama adhikari. Those who are not the uttama adhikari, they are mediocre seekers, the madhyama adhikari, whose chitta is so much into the kshipta vikshipta bhumika, yuttana sthiti it is called as, because so much of vasanas or the habits or desires etc. for the world. Should those sadhakas be left behind, that it is not for you mukti, therefore be stagnant here? No, ऐसा नहीं होता इधर. इनके लिए भी साधना है. Therefore, for the sake of this madhyamadhikari seekers, even many of us are there in that. This second Kriya Yoga sadhana is done. Whether it is for the Uttama Adhikari through Abhyasa Vairagya, the direct Samprajnata Samadhi sadhana, or for the Madhyamadhikari through Kriya Yoga, by doing these three things, achieving the Samprajnata Adhikara, all of that have to be done. What to do, you must know. In the satsang classes, through the study of Shastra, we come to know. But knowing is not realization. What is to be done, when that is done, then only the actual experience comes. We can say we are liberated. This is one. Now, further, the second pada, sadhana pada, the first sutra itself is indicated for the madhyamadhikari, the sadhana is kriya yoga. Immediately we ask, sir, what is the kriya in this yoga? What are the sadhanas to be done? Then we have exhaustively seen last 2-3 days. Tapaha, swadhyayaha, ishvara pranidhanani. Put together is kriya yoga. Tapaha, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhanani. In Vedantic language, tapasya is through all Viveka, Vairagya, Karma Yoga Adi, making Antakarana Shuddhi. Through the Swadhyaya, study of the Shastra, we come to know the goal as Parabrahma Paramatma. Through Ishvara Pranidhana, either by surrendering to the Lord to reveal that Brahmanubhuti to us, or here Ishvara Pranidhana is by deeply contemplating on the known Brahman, we become one with him. That is how the sadhana indicated. For the Vedantin in this way. The same things we can understand in that way. That's what is said. But for here, the tapaha is explained as chitta prasadanam. And we explained yesterday, chitta prasadanam is only by doing our dharma as a karma yoga without ego, without any selfishness, which has become karma yoga. So to Vyasa, second one, Swadhyaya includes through the Pranavadi, Pavitranam, Japam. By this, what has to happen? Many of the non-divine thoughts should go away from the heart. Then the purity should be experienced. Home be name of the Lord. The divinity, the pavitrata should be experienced in the heart. Single pointedness should be achieved. This is the purpose of the japa. Now, there is no greater protection to us from allowing the world to enter inside, from allowing the mind to do the mischief of throwing million thoughts and going through the senses into the world. There is no greater kavach and protection than japa. Yaad rakhlo usko. Will not elaborate much because we have sufficiently seen. The more we are involved in the japa all the time, our works are only four. Swadharmanushthanam, from the Guru, studying the Shastras and meditating on that to know the truth. Whenever these three we are not doing, we are doing japa. That's it. There is only way to curb the mind which has got the nature and freedom given of going on projecting and imagining. The whole world is nothing but imagination projection. Left to itself, it goes on creating. If we don't know this secret, then we will not take the help of the japa to curb it. You know? If we don't know it, then we allow the mind for its own manoraja, it is called as. That's what we are shown yesterday by Lord Narayana through that Markandeya Rishi. भगवान ने माया डाला. Maya is a mind only. Mind is Maya at play. Please remember, what is Ishvara's Maya at our individual level is mana, our own mana. That mana itself is Maya. The mana is not there in Nidra, therefore there is no Maya of Jagrat Swapna. Please remember, Jagrat Swapna is not real. More real and beautiful than Jagrat Swapna is Sushupti. Greater than all these three is Turiya. But हमको जागृति important लगता है. By the way, so what we are saying about the japa, which is one meaning of swadhyaya, its importance. Second swadhyaya is what? Moksha shastranam adhyanam. Not chanting the mantras. Not once in a while going to one or the other guru and listening one class. No. Continuously under the same guru, doing that shastra complete adhyanam. ऐसे एक टेक्स्ट भी करो हो जाएगा. We are all in learning to do the adhyanam. We are not doing adhyanam of the shastras. In our 3 years of exercise, we are learning to do adhyanam. When the learning is complete, then one shastra, anything we take, that will take us to conviction, meditation, realization. We saw it. What is the second? Swadhyaya. Third, Ishvara Pranidhanam. How beautifully explained here. Sarva Karmanam. Sarva Karma Phalanam. Parameshware. Samarpanam. Is Ishvara Pranidhanam. ऐसा मैं हाँ समझ गया मैंने. अरे करो यार. हाँ कर लिया मैंने. कल किया भाई. अरे ऐसा नहीं होता है. It's 24 hours on. This Kriya Yoga is always to be done, continuously be done, going on. Remember, spiritual sadhana means relentless doing. Like, one day cooking you do. ये सब्जी ये दाल बना है. But cooking is such a job, every day you have to do because to survive you need the food. Who cooks is different matter because that can be alternatives. Sometimes husband can cook, sometimes husband can cook, Sometimes husband can cook, sometimes you only wife or servants, you can get online order. But cooking should go on every day. In case of spirituality also, the sadhana should go on every day. But here, like the alternatives were there in the world, यहाँ कोई alternatives नहीं होते. So daily the tapasya of the chitta prasadanam while doing karma yoga adi, daily and all the time namasmarana, all the time remembering the mantras of the shastra and contemplation on that, and all the time the kartrutva and karma phala, ईश्वर प्रणिधानम तेरा तुझको अर्पण लगा लगते रहना. दिस इज द वे टू अरेस्ट द चित्त का या मन का जो राज्य है मनोराज्य. Because that is the one which was through Kshipta Moda Vikshiptata, not allowing us to become Uttamadhikari, to do through Abhyasa Vairagya, the Sampradjnana Samadhi Abhyasam. Okay. Now the question comes up, where do we have to find the result whether we have done the Kriya Yoga properly or not? Or put it the other way around, what is the result of these three sadhanas done? What should we aim at? Yesterday we saw it. The second sutra tells कि इन दोनों पर्पसों के लिए उन तीनों साधना वाला क्रिया योग निरंतर लगे रहना चाहिए. What are the two expectations out of this? Samadhi bhavana artha, klesha tanukarana artha. Artha means purpose. किस लिए? समाधि भावना के लिए, क्लेश तनुकरण के लिए, के प्राप्ति के लिए we have to do the क्रिया योग. Okay, samadhi bhavana means possibility. Artha means purpose. For the purpose of getting the qualification for the making the possibility of samprajnata samadhi is this kriya yoga is done. So reverse dekho, for the madhyam adhikari, without kriya yoga, you will not become adhikari for samprajnata samadhi. Okay, without kriya yoga. And in kriya yoga, through these three, what are the things which are achieved with which the Samprajnata Samadhi becomes possible? For that, another question is, what is that which is not allowing us to enter into the Samprajnata Samadhi are the Kleshas. Therefore, now the two sutras together becomes like this. Kriya Yoga Sadhana we do, the result of which is Klesha Tanukaranam. The Klesha Tanukaranam allows us to do the Samadhi Bhavana. Samadhi Bhavana includes Samadhi करने की इच्छा with the knowledge of the goal that is achieved through that, Samadhi करने की क्षमता, Samadhi करने का अनुकूलता और Samadhi कर पाना. All of that is called Samadhi Bhavana. It is never possible when the kleshas are there. All the five kleshas, like the five wives pulling that husband, in Bhagavatam Vyasa example, they will pull these kleshas, this jiva, to their own respective fields so much that samadhi का ख्याल भी नहीं आता भावना. अब ख्याल ही नहीं आया, उसके बारे में जानोगे कैसे? अब जानोगे नहीं है तो उसकी महिमा कैसे पता लगा? Without knowing its mahima, why will we desire to go into that samadhi sadhana? Without desire, when will we attempt? Without attempt, how can we reach? Therefore, at this level of second kriya sadhana pada study, and in that the first few sutras, one of the most important thing we have to understand is from our core heart, we have to do the tanu karanam of the kleshas. This is our goal now. Because as long as kleshas are there, so long samsara is there. As long as kleshas are there, so long samadhi bhavana is not there. When the klesha tanu karanam is happening, the samsara is reducing. When the klesha tanu karanam is happening, samadhi abhyasa is happening. Samadhi bhavana. Therefore, recognizing the disease in us is the diagnosis that we are inflicted with the klesha. That's why in the beginning, first, second, third sutra only, the topic has come. Vruttaya, Panchataya, Klishtaha and Aklishtaha. वहीं आ गया topic. But elaboration यहाँ के लिए रखा है. And in the whole first pada for the उत्तमाधिकारी है ना, उनको वैल्यू रेस्पेक्ट देना है ना, इसलिए समाधि एंड मोक्ष स्थिति उत्तमाधिकारी के लिए बता चुके हैं. Then now the second level adhikaryam ke liye, again where we started the klesha, that being the problem, that's being addressed. So klesha tanukaranartha samadhi bhavanartha isha kriya yoga tavaswadhyaya ishwar pranidhana rupa kartavyaha. Can we allow this thought to enter into us deeply? Or like Vedanta, we go on listening, but not even do one thing of Viveka Vairagya. Or like Bhakti Shastras, we go on listening, but एक दिन भगवान का अभिषेक भी नहीं किया. Should we continue even in yoga study? Later on, we can claim I am such a great person. All the karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga, all Bhagwan tried to use to improve me. Bhagwan and his effort, everything failed. I am victorious. You want to claim like that? Tathastu. Okay. Now, how this happens, we have seen yesterday through Vyasa Bhashya, how beautiful it was. I'll take 5 minutes again to talk about it. Then the third sutra will start today itself. Ki sahi asevyamanaha, that Kriya Yoga with respect for a long time without break when it is done by us. That's the meaning of asevyamanaha. तपस्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधान योग ईश्वर प्रणिधान रूपी क्रिया योग when it is very nicely done. Hmm? Hmm. Asevyamana tapaswadhyaya Ishvara. One of the thing to add in the Asevyamana is regularity, perfection. Third thing is what? They are aimed at becoming ourselves, making ourselves qualified through Samadhi Abhyasa for Paramatma Prapti. At no moment of time be attentive through this Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana or in life in general. No other thing should be expected. आध्यात्मिक साधना में जरूरी होता है. Any other thing is expected along with this, then all our resources are wasted for it. Therefore, Nishkama Bhavase is the meaning of Asevya Manaha. I want to become qualified for Atmanumoti through the Samadhi sadhanas. For that, I am doing this Kriya Yoga in this way and regularly, without break, with respect, with love, with devotion. When it is done, that is the meaning of Sahai Asevya Manaha. What it does? Samadhim Bhavayati. It slowly takes us to the qualification and possible of Samadhi sadhana. Then Kleshansha Pratanu Karoti. The three things done regularly with full devotion, they will result in the Tanu Karanam, Pratanu Karanam of the Kleshas. Reducing the effect of the Kleshas, thinning the Kleshas. Tanu means thinning the Kleshas. What are the Kleshas? आगे आएगा. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha. Throughout life, these five we have to remember. Names and the meanings, not the klesha. Usko fake dena. Klesha tanu karana arthascha. The name itself says that is the one because which all the kleshas come to us, dukkhas come to us. Okay, now ki pratanukulan kleshan prasankhyagnina dagda bija kalpan aprasava dharminah karishyati iti. The same Kriya Yoga at first level, when it is slowly introducing into us the Klesha Tanukarana and taking us near to the Samadhi means come seven class Jakar Sunna. Same Kriya Yoga Navasadesha Pradhana, when done more and more, what it does? Pratanukrutan Kleshan. When the Kleshas are already thinned, with that what results? Prasankyana Gnina. The most important is this one. The Viveka Khyati Agni is kindled. Till that Viveka Khyati comes, remember, the Purusha merging in Prakriti and suffering samsara can never be avoided. One of the very important things in yoga sadhana to be achieved is the prasankhyana sthiti or viveka khyati sthiti. That prasankhyana agni has to be kindled, which will do what? Dagda bija kalpana, dagda bija kalpana aprasava dharmina karishyati. What those sadhanas of Kriya Yoga done at the second level to these kleshas, dagda bija kalpana means the bijatva in those kleshas is being roasted by them. These are very intricate, very deep thoughts it is. Just because I'm taking it only for 20 minutes, we are not able to detailedly elaborate this class. For my understanding also, I am doing it. Exclusively, only this text has to be taken, for 5, 6 months or 1 year, without touching any other Vedanta or Bhakti. Then only we do full justice to Yoga, so Yoga Darshanam. We are not doing it, but still what Bhagavan is giving, we are doing it. So the Dagda Bija, as long as the seedness is there, the sprouting will be there. Clear? So these, the Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhana, the Bijat of the Klesha, slowly it reduces. Okay, the Bijatva of the Kleshas and Bijatva of the Bija, they are samana in example. But in the Bija विषय क्या होता है, एक बार रोस्ट किया तो खत्म हो गया वो. In case of the Panchaklesha Bija, suddenly सब कुछ नहीं चला आता. Understood? बीजत्व कम होने लगता है. Like when you plant those seeds, some seeds give such a big things, the results of it. वो दूसरे जो प्लांट होता है तो कम ही देते हैं. एक गुलाब का पौधा 20 गुलाब दी, दूसरा वाला 4, 5, 3, 4 ही दिया है. You can see the difference. One mango tree is yielding so many mango, the other trees both कम ही दे रहे हैं. दोनों एक ही बार लगाया गया. I'm telling that example for you to understand what is the meaning of Dagda Bijatva. It's not suddenly burnt. It is not the zero mangoes there, reduced. कम mango. In the same way, total नहीं होता है, थोड़े थोड़े दग्ध होने लगते हैं बीज. Means kleshas come, but they don't generate the next level of klesha. Or we don't react so much on the basis of klesha. And your last few years of listening definitely brought this thing in you and me. As the raga dveshas we had so strongly earlier, that much we are not now having, even though in the same world we are. Therefore, to that extent, Tanu Karanam Dagdha Bijatvam has happened in us. Earlier, when you used to meet some people, talk to them, वो इतना attachment होता था वो, or aversion. अब बात करते हैं, issue होता है, but we don't care it. Means we are not allowing that klesha to reproduce stronger klesha inside. That means the bija is being little bit roasted. Not again. Some cases again, if the interaction is too strong, again the klesha will form. But this all will slowly get reduced when the Kriya Yoga is continued. Keep that point. So the sequence is what? Kriya Yoga practice, Klesha Tanu Karanam, leading to the that Viveka Khyati, Prasankyana Agni. The Prasankyana Agni, little bit differentiating Prakriti Purusha, slowly detaches us from the Prakriti. Therefore, और थोड़े क्लेशों को वो जला देता है. When the klesha is burnt, we can do Kriya Yoga little better way. When the Kriya Yoga is done little better way, again the klesha burnt, and that leads to Prasankyana or the Viveka Khyati. In this way, chain reaction in तीनों के द्वारा, we reduce the kleshas to zero level. When the kleshas are very less, Samadhi Bhavana becomes very effective. So, see, Dagda Bija Kalpan अप्रसवधर्मिण करिष्यति इति तेषां तनुकरणात् पुनः क्लेशैः अपरामृष्टा सत्वपुरुष अन्यथा ख्याति. देखो, when the klesha tanukaran हो गया, then not influenced by the kleshas, that type of viveka khyati will be born. Sattva-purusha अन्यथा ख्याति. That leads to what? This is where we have to discuss Sukshma Prajna. The more the Sattva Purusha Anyata Khyati, called Viveka Khyati, becomes stronger and deeper, to that extent, the Vishesha Prajna starts happening in us. The whole Yoga Darshana Shastra depends or based on this point only. What is that point here? Sukshma Prajna. Sukshma Prajna. Samapta Adhikara Pratiprasavaya Kalpishyate iti. Sukshma Prajna, matlab the truth of the things starts getting revealed. In the Vedantic language, the Satyatva of the Brahma we start understanding, the Mithyatva of the Jagat we start understanding, as a result of which Earlier, when the Jagat was taken real, the mind and senses were going out. Now, because it is understood mithya, they are not going out. So that not going out here is used in the yogic terminology as pratiprasavaya. Prasava means delivery, coming out. Pratiprasava is no delivery, not coming out, going inside. Means what? The kleshas are not pushing us into kshipta moda vikshipta bahirmukha. So we are becoming calm and quiet, composed and antarmukha. That is the result. Means the more Viveka Khyati we are doing, the more the special Vishesha, that Sukshma Prajna starts coming to us. In the Sukshma Prajna, the Vrutthis and the objects and the Vrutthis understood to be ephemeral or destructive. Therefore, this delivery of the thoughts, the kleshas, slowly starts getting aborted. Pratiprasavaya kalpishyate iti. समाप्त अधिकार मीन्स व्हाट? एज द क्लेश तनु कर्णम इज हैपनिंग, देखो क्लेश और वृत्तियों का संबंध क्या है? पंचवृत्तयः इज डिफरेंट, है ना? प्रमाण विपर्य विकल्प निद्रा, एंड दीज पंचवृत्ति endowed with the kleshas are the problem. Klesha yukta vrittis are samasya. Klesha rahita vritti called as aklishta vritti, they are not samasya. We have already seen panchataya vrittayah klishtaha aklishtaha. They were actually, we are not attacking the vrittis. They are required for our vyavahara. What makes the vyavahara as samsara is when the vrittis are coming because of the kleshas which are there in the recesses of our heart, in Vedantic Bhashya called as vasanas. That we will see in the next sutras when we start talking at length in exhaustively regarding the panchaklesha. पढ़ेंगे हम धीरे धीरे कल से. So, Sukshma Prajna Samapta Adhikara Pratiprasravaya Kalpishyate iti. As the Prajna becomes Sukshma regarding the Prakriti is binding me, I should not get bound by the Prakriti. To that extent, Samapta Adhikara, no more the kleshas start influencing like earlier. Pratiprasavaya, this person now no more extroverted through Kshipta Vikshipta. Prasava is delivery out. Pratiprasava is becoming introverted. Pratiprasavaya kalpishyate. That is the meaning of samadhi bhavana. Slowly, samadhi inside, no, not outside. Now we are running outside because the kleshas pushing us. When the klesha tanu karana dagda bijatva achieved through kriya yoga, and the result of which is seen in the birth of the sukshma prajna, in the sukshma prajna sthiti, dhire dhire we start becoming introverted naturally, effortlessly, choicefully, joyfully. As long as kleshas are there, we will be pushed into the world outside. You cannot avoid. There's a beauty of this Yoga Darshana Shastram, going deep into the causes of bondage in this manner and tries to give us the solution. Now, once this is seen, the question comes, in fact, what are those kleshas? Atha te kleshaha kiyanto va iti. Which are those kleshas? How many are they? What are their names? This is what is the next comes. We'll just chant the sutra number 3 today. Tomorrow, straight away without introduction, we enter into this. So, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, panchakleshaha, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, panchakleshaha, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, panchakleshaha, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhiniveshaha, panchakleshaha. These are the 5 kleshas. They are the vasanas. They keep on influencing the vruttis. Okay, therefore, klesha yukta vruttis create samskara and samsara. Klesha rahita, the vritti is the natural expression at that moment as a response to the world, as we are a living being. That's never a samsara. You know, when an ice cream is given to a Mahatma, and when we eat an ice cream, he enjoys it without klesha. But we enjoy it with klesha. Therefore, it creates another klesha. और भी चाहिए, बार बार चाहिए या दूसरा चाहिए. He will not think कि और भी चाहिए, दूसरा चाहिए, बार बार चाहिए. Because there are no klesha in him regarding the ice cream. दे दिया, खा लिया, छोड़ दिया, खत्म. He enjoys. He is in the present moment. In fact, there is no thought also in him in experiencing that ice cream. He experienced ice cream as his own self. That's what we saw yesterday. We'll see today. Then Lord Krishna putting his toe with his own thumb in his own mouth, as seen by Sri Markandeya Rishi. And he keeps in the heart immediately. That's how later on he might have told others, they have painted it. He had no cell phone taken there. Signals nahi the, photo selfie lene ke liye. But he put that form in the heart. Though thumb, he with his own thumb holding the toe and sucking it. So he's experiencing his own self. So the great Mahatmas experience the whole world as their own self. That is their Anand. Through the ice cream, they have the Atma Anubhuti only. They don't have the Vishayananda there. In the Vishayananda, they discover Brahmananda. Just like in the Brahmananda, we discover Vishayananda. So, what are these five kleshas? Their explanations and their influence in us. Then, how the Kriya Yogas were continuously done for the reduction of them, and they start becoming Adhikari for the Uttama Sadhana of Abhyasa Vairagya, then entering into Sampragnata, Samadhi Yoga. We will see Sarvam by God's grace, Yoga Darshanacharya's Krupa. Definitely we will understand. क्लियर नहीं हुआ तो सेकंड राउंड लगाओ, तब हो जाएगा. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. Thank you friends. Meet tomorrow. Enough today.